Hello, everybody, Defense here, and welcome back to Spectacle Island, a survival challenge series. We are over here on the boat getting ready to buy some stuff. So I was just looking over everything that we had talked about towards the end of last episode after we finished our harvest and got our money. We're sitting at a little over $7,000. And there's a couple of things I need to buy. I need a loading wagon because it's our least expensive alternative to get the straw off the field. I need a cultivator so that I don't have to replow the whole field because it takes a little bit longer. I think it'll be faster if we use the cultivator. So I want to try and get one of those. And I was going to get something to spread lime, and then I remembered that my current machine spreads lime, so we are all good. So what we're going to go with on this is, I think I had said we were going to go with the Pottinger in the previous episode. I just wanted to double check that there's, yeah, okay. So the other one that I had in my brain was this one, but that one's 12,000. So we're going to get this guy. What's our price? I'm going to buy it brand new. Fact new. We'll just go with that. I don't really care about the tires. Folded and unfolded. We'll just go with unfolded because it looks cooler. I love that they have a little rake. I really like that they have the rake on there. It's still on there when it's here, but it looks nicer here. So we're going to buy this guy. I'm not going to be able to transport all this back, but I want to buy it now just to be safe. The other one is a cultivator. This one took me a while. So I've been bouncing around on which ones I want. There's a couple of more expensive ones, but price is pretty much what decided it for me. I thought there was one more. I thought I had one that I could hook my seeder up to, but it was a bit more expensive. It might have been this guy. No, I don't remember. I could have sworn I had one in here that had that as an option. But it looks like I do not. I must have been thinking of a different product. It might be this one. Because I'd looked at it in the past, trying to use a cultivator, but it didn't work. Subsoilers, there were a couple of options we could have used. Mainly this one, but it is 5,000, so I'm not going to go with that one. And I did not look into power harrows, even though they are an option. And also disc harrows, but they were all too small or required too much horsepower for what we have. So we're going to end up going with this guy here. Requires 20 horsepower, 3 meters, and it will prepare the field for sowing. It's so it's 3 meters versus 1 meter for an extra 1,000. So we're going to go with this guy. I think it's a good start. We are going to save $500, so half the price. I will have to get it repaired. And the only other things I can think of off the top of my head right now that I need to buy is I want to get a big bag of seed. Actually, I want to check. This is 1,000 seed. And it would be cheaper for me to buy it this way, but I don't want to transport all the bags. Actually, no, it wouldn't. It would be the same price. So I'm going to buy a bag of this. 1 bag. And that's going to last me a really long time. And then I'm going to buy a lime bag as well because I'm going to need that. I think I have enough fertilizer to get through the fields, so we should be good there. But now I've got to get the loading wagon back over there so we can start using it. It does look a little big for this tractor, and it does ride really low. But I think it'll be fine. I like the look of it. As I said, I've used it in the past. I think we used it on the start, well, by the start, I mean when we started picking up grass to make silage back on Fellsburn, I think is when we first used this one. But I honestly can't remember. It's been a while. I was actually just looking at it. Our current other series, Erlengrat, our long-term one, is just about to pass 100 hours of playtime. So, I don't know why. I don't know. It just sounds fun to make it to 100 hours. So that'll be coming up very soon. Probably, I think that's episode 50 might be 100 hours. Which kind of adds up to like a really cool little balance there. So let me get this on back home. And then we're going to start picking up all of the canola straw that's on the field. And actually, wrong button. What is canola straw worth right now? Because luckily, it's right up around the corner where we dropped that off. Where is it? Canola, 95 bucks. It's actually the least out of all of them. Hooray! But I'm not too worried about it. 95 bucks. It's just free money at this point, so it's gonna be nice. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna see first off how well it works. As I said, it feels like it's too low. It does seem to be, yeah, you can see it kind of like bumps, yeah. It happens. We're playing with a modded tractor. Not everything's going to fit perfectly. We have a modded tractor with a modded machine. There's going to be height variance, but almost 2,000 off the headland there. Just one strip of the headland. I think that's actually really nice. I have a feeling we're going to get a large amount, and 95 isn't fantastic, but it is better than the standard straw pricing. So it's going to make us a good amount. Right now, we're already looking at about 300 bucks. So every penny counts when we're doing this. As long as we can at least pay off this today, I'll be happy. That's really all I need, is to pay off this one machine right here, and we'll be all good. One of the things I was looking at doing, though, was maybe doing some contracts, but only using our equipment. I think I did mention that once in the past. But everything's just way too big for us. You know, like I might be able to swing something on like field 1 or field 2. Or like one of the fields over there. I think 4 is a decent size for us to be able to work with some of our equipment. The problem is they have trees in them. You know, that's part of what's going on. It's supposed to be an overgrown field. But you can still do contracts on them, and the trees make the contracts a little bit difficult, so I don't know what I want to do yet on that. Yeah, actually, let's take a quick look, because as I said, like, right now we're working field 8. 2 is easily double the size of 8. 11 could be done, but they're currently rocking sugar beets. So, like, 11, 2, and 4 are fields I could comfortably do work on. But I know 2 has trees. 11 doesn't, so we could probably work with that in the future. And I don't remember if 4 has trees or not. I know 1 and 2 are overgrown. But the contracts, I think, are worth a decent amount of money. It's just, as I said, way too big for any machine we're running. And I know, yes, there's the option to lease the machines there, but I feel that goes against what we're working with. You know what I mean? Our rules of no leasing. So we're not going to be doing that. But if I see a contract that comes up for something that we can do using our machines, I'm gonna go for it. I think it's okay to do and no issues with it. But they're all just really big. You know, like even the tools we have, some of them are too small for this field. You know, and this one's not that big. You know, look at it. It's tiny. But it's a great start, so I can't complain. But we're almost full on the first load, so what I think I'm going to do is let me get the rest of this filled, and we're going to swing on over to the sell point, which is right over here. Yep, the straw barn. And we're going to see how much we can make off this first load, because this is actually a really big loading wagon. It's very cheap for its size. We talked about that. I think in the previous series I used it on, I actually like tripled the price and just removed that money from my account. But you know, our rules are to play with the prices of the mods. Shh. I know this is the only time it's in our advantage, so it's okay. But yeah, we're almost full. I'll meet you guys over at the straw barn, and it'll be our first time selling anything over there. And here we are pulling up to the straw barn. I'm very happy about this, because don't get me wrong, each load we're not going to make a fortune. We're going to make actually 1,500 bucks. I'm actually curious on what gets sold where, because I see a second marker there. I don't know if I can sell there or not. So let's take a look. Yep. Oh, we can sell right here. Sweet. So I'll be able to just bang a Yui, because I was like, I could probably back into there. But that might be more for, like, the bales, which I think is what the setup is supposed to be. But on my ride over here, I was thinking of a couple of things. One, we need a house. 1,400, so we've already paid for this plus, which is nice. But yeah, I want to get a house. I've already decided on what we're going to get. We're going to be getting that this episode. It's not overly expensive. and we'll be able to set it up. I think that'll look nice. The other thing I am looking to do is get an upgraded tractor. Those are my next 2 goals that I can think of off the top of my head. Mainly, I want a bigger tractor. Not necessarily a bigger one, but higher horsepower and maybe faster, because we do have to travel a lot on this map. Stuff is spread out, which is nice. It allows you to travel the map, see some things, and just kind of do a lot of stuff. And I'm very much looking forward to it. But I need a faster tractor for that, and I want to start getting bigger equipment, which is going to mean higher horsepower tractor. This guy right here is 90 horsepower, if I remember correctly. So we need more. This guy's pushing. I think this is 70, and we can barely work it when this thing's almost full. So obviously we are down a bit on the maintenance. Wow, we also need a maintenance point as well in our area. So we'll probably be getting that. I think there's like a toolbox one I can get. It's less expensive. But we'll figure it out when we get to that point. We are going to have to do it soon, but not immediately right now. And I think that is it. I had one other thing I wanted to talk about, and I am drawing a blank on what it is. So I am going to continue working on this, speed it up a bit, and give you guys some music. Once that's done, we'll see how far we got and how much money we have made. I still can't believe I considered using the shovel and the trailer. I think I may have gone insane. Either before, when I thought of that, or if I wasn't insane, I definitely would have been by the time I finished shoveling this all up. I think it was 3 full loads, and then this. Something like that. It was one of those. It was either 2 full loads in this or 3 full loads in this. Whoa. There we go. Boom. Whoop. Why am I stuck? Oh. My S key gets stuck every once in a while, and I still can't figure out why. There's nothing there. It just gets stuck. So. But yeah, this won't be the full load amount, so it'll probably be like, what, 1,100? Ooh, I was going to say 12, too. Alright. But yeah, 1,100 is not bad. I'm very happy about it. This is the most money we have had. And just from the harvest so far, we've made about $15,000. So, a new tractor isn't terribly far off, but new land is. I was taking a quick look at the land on my way over here, and I think the least expensive piece is up over here. Was it 4? Yeah. Nope, it is field 2 at $53,000. So, like, I could get, like, the little patch here. Is there another one like that? Yeah, or the... Is that a horse? Yeah, that's horses. We could get the horse farm. Oh, actually, I forgot about all this stuff. 124, 94. Yeah, it's all really expensive stuff. So, it's not anything we're going to be able to get anytime soon, sadly. But we can always consider it. You know, we can keep an eye open for it. Doesn't really seem worth it, but mainly because it's a far drive over to there for that tiny piece of land. But there is stuff in the future we can afford. 11 and 12 are kind of within price range for us. I'd really like 15. That's not the close field here, but it's that other yellow one up there. It's got trees on it, so we can make some money doing that. We could also, obviously, it's a big field, so we'd be able to get a lot out of it. Well, I'd probably buy it when it's ready to harvest, honestly. And yeah, I want to expand. I just know right now it's not in the cards, which is part of the challenge, which makes it a little bit of the extra fun. So, what I think we're going to do for the back end of this episode, honestly, I don't know where we're at time-wise, but I want to get our house in. I think we're going to do that next, and then I kind of want to go pick up the equipment. Mainly just the cultivator. But I'm undecided. I may end up just sleeping till morning and we'll harvest the top fields. One of those two things will happen. I just know I need to get the trailer over there and get those 2 crates loaded up. I'm sure there's something over there we can use to load it. Probably one of the crane hands will be there. I'll throw him a couple bucks. He'll throw it in for us. But yeah, so this one here connects all the way up. You know, it's all the way up this hill for 15. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, so it goes, where was it? Yeah, so I would have all of this land here. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to do much with the top of this hill. It would be another area for placeables, which I think would be cool, because we'd have the area over here and a little bit of an area over there. It does seem like that one slants down very quickly, though. It's not like a flat butte top like we've got over here. So we'd have to play around with it and figure out what we want to do with it. But all in all, I think we're growing at enough of a pace to really keep up with things. I'm not going to pick up this straw now. I just don't think we have the spacing for it without like the ability to do it without damaging the crops, at least in those 2 sections there. But let's take a look at our house. Where is it? Right here. We're going to go with this little guy right here. And I don't actually know where I want to put it. You have to deform the terrain? Oh, come on. It's going to put, like, yeah, it's going to end up putting something around it. Oh, that's a bummer. But yeah, let me see where I want to place this. I'm going to find the good spot that I like. Kind of get it set up. I think it's straight on the front of the storage container. Yeah. So, as I said, let me figure that out, and once we get on back, you'll see where my house is going to be. And here we go, guys. We got a nice little house. It's very nice. I like it. It came right off the boat. They had a nice little bit there. But yeah, I got water. I got a running sink, so I got drinking water, and I got working, like, cleaning water. I have a microwave toaster oven doodad. I'm sorry, a microwave / coffee combo, which is very nice. A really unnecessarily large big TV and no stove. But I do have a grill. So we can get some grilling done. We can hang out and sit and look at our crops grow. I do kind of wish that was positioned a little differently, but you know, it happens. We have a lawnmower, which would be fantastic if we could use, because the grass needs a little bit of a cutting here. But yeah, I now have 3 shovels, and only one of them is usable. That one. But we're doing good with this. One of the things I found out, because... Oh yeah, I forgot, when you log in, it starts you at your house now. When I logged out last, I was all the way over at the boat. So let me get back over there. Turns out I was very much mistaken. I had driven around and picked up some logs off the beach when I drove the canola over to the bakery. And I was parked all the way over at the lumber yard. Very far away. But now we're back over here. And we're over here because Sorry, somebody's beeping at us. Oh, I actually meant to bring the trailer anyway. Completely forgot. But yeah, we're back over here because the cultivator that I bought in the previous couple of clips, I think it was at the beginning of the episode, actually only fits the Fendt. So it only works with one specific tractor, which I kind of thought about, but it didn't really like click in my head. So it only works with this, you know, one of these two, because all of its implements attach here. Well, I shouldn't say all, but implements attach down under here as far as I can remember, or they just attach oddly on the back, and it doesn't allow you to do that. So I went and took a look at some stuff, grabbed a bunch more cultivators, like a lot more cultivators, and there was one specifically that I want to check out. Was it this one? 4 meter? No. It looks kind of like that one, but it's smaller. I think it's this one. Yeah. This is the one that I want to go for. I think this will be fantastic. It only requires 60 horsepower. I think we're at about 90. It's 2.8 meters, which is a little bit smaller than most. A lot of the other ones I was looking at are like 3 meter. So like, yeah, but this one here, as I said, is the one that requires that other vehicle. This one here is 2.2. This one here is 4, but it costs 10,000. It would be fantastic. This, I think, would be the next one we'd probably go for. Oh, actually, no, because the roller pushes at 13. So, where'd it go? I lost it. Honestly, this one might be better. Let's see, 2640 for 3 meters, or... Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Yeah, you know what? This will be good enough. 2,400 bucks. We're gonna buy this guy. Boom, boom, and get her hooked up. I apologize. This thing's probably gonna beep at least once more at us. And there we go. I was looking at some plans, and I think I want to try and buy the biogas plant soon. So the reason being that I want to buy it is twofold. One, I'll be able to sell silage there at a fixed rate, which is on the higher end of what silage normally goes for. The other reason is I don't have to buy a separate pit to do anything. So I'll be able to do the silage and everything over there. I can get an inexpensive mower, and I already have a loading wagon. So we just need that, the mower, and a windrower, and we'd pretty much be set to go. And that's really what I'm looking at for our next goal. Aside from that, right now it's literally just fit as much field in wherever I can and kind of go from there. I'm thinking tomorrow, tomorrow in game, but the next episode we'll be able to harvest the top field on the butte. We'll probably end up sleeping overnight. I'm not gonna plant. Oh, I forgot to kick the time back up. I'm not gonna plant tonight, but I'm hoping to get some cultivation done. So let me swing on over there. I'm gonna see how this guy works, and see how it feels on that field, the hilly one, because it's kind of a mess. This is going pretty good. We're struggling when we get up the top of the hill, but honestly we struggle with everything going up this hill. It's very steep. But all in all, I think this is going very well. We've got, I don't know, probably about a quarter of the field done right now. And I started off on the hilly end because one, it's longer, and two, it usually takes longer to do. So it's only gonna get faster from here. But it's getting a wee bit dark, and you guys are probably going to start having trouble seeing what's going on with the, you know, it being dark and everything, and me only having little lights on this tractor. So I think it's a good point to wrap it up for today. What we are going to do is, in the next episode, I'll probably finish cultivating this, harvest up top, and then combine the fields up there. And I don't know what else. Those are the big things I have right now. Is pretty much, whoop, that's not the turn I wanted to make. But yeah, we need to harvest up top here, finish cultivating down there, connect the fields up here, and I want to put lime on everything before I plant. So we're gonna have to take care of that. But as I said, that will be in the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and if you did, let me know in the comments down below with that and any ideas you might have for tools and equipment we could use. But aside from that, I hope you did enjoy, and I hope you have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is Defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace!